It's better to be an enemy with the military than the Boko Haram.
Amina Fida Amadu shares one of the most terrifying moments of her career as a journalist for 17 years. She has reported on the Boko Haram insurgency in Borno State and was pressured to jettison her passion for a career in PR due to personal safety fears. She was a principal reporter in the Nigerian Television Authority. She also worked as a reporter with the Borno Radio Television Corporation. Amina is currently the chairperson of the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists Borno State Chapter.
So during the 2011 election in Borno, I was a staff of NTA Maiduguri by then, so I was roving. Then a colleague of mine called me that where am I? I said, I'm around Gwengi area. She said, drive to the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, which was not far from where I was. They brought in some casualties of bomb blast. You know, as a reporter, you want to get first-hand information. We drove in. I went to the A&E to behold the victims were there. So I wanted to be the first to have that report before they were even attended to. The doctors were there. So I wanted to take the report. So the then CMAC said, please, let's attend to them before you take. I said, no, you know, as journalists, I want to be the first so that I can report. Then he said, okay, go ahead. Immediately he drew the curtain. I turned. The first thing I said was, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I never knew a human being can be this mean. I don't even want to imagine, because anytime I do, tears comes out of my eyes. I went to the scene. You can imagine for the first time you seeing fingers of human being littered around. So when I came back to the station, I was asked to file the report for 4 o'clock. I could not. I was crying. So a colleague of mine was asking me, the then ZD came, he saw me crying. Then he said they should leave me. So the colleague was asking me what happened. So I was narrating. So she wrote the report. I was asked to voice the report. I said I can't, because I could not bring myself together to imagine. So I went home. I couldn't do. Someone else did that report. So the next day when I came back, I had to do follow-up on that report. As time went on, that fear left me. So any bomb blast, I cover. And I was 3 to 4 months old, pregnant by then. So when the insurgent attacked police Mami Market, I went there, I covered. The then cameraman of blessed memory, who was killed by the Boko Haram, didn't want me to see the scene because he knew I was pregnant. So he was like covering, but I told him, is that I've seen what you're trying to prevent me from saying. He said, I didn't want you to say. I said, nothing will happen. So I came back, filed the report. I did the report. From then on, I was doing the report. The fear was not there anymore. But as time went on, we became like targets to the insurgent. You mind what you report. If you report anything against, be definitely sure they will come after you. And if you report against the military also, it's still the same thing. But it's better to be an enemy with the military than the Boko Haram, because you don't know who is following you. So we continue. I delivered, had my maternity, and came back. I kept on reporting. So as time went on, most journalists, let me say all journalists, were traumatized. The person I told you of blessed memory, I collected his annual leave. He was traveling. He went to Fika. Zakaria Isa. Few days Zakaria came back. They called. They knew he was in town. To behold, they followed him home and killed him. So nobody was safe then. The challenges, home challenges, whenever I cover any event that happens, I quickly escape to my house. I don't want my mom to know because she has warned me to stop covering any event that has to do with Boko Haram. She doesn't want to lose a child. So immediately I'll just sneak into the house, tell my dad I'm escaping before she watches the news by 7. But as mom, she knows the voices. Then my husband said the exposure and everything was getting out of hand. We have kids. He doesn't want to lose their mom. So please, it's better I leave and join the same journalism profession, but not reporting. So, I had to weigh and see the kids are young. So I had no option than, okay, I'll go about with what you said. So I left now into the PR practice. I miss the practicing, but my home comes first.